Okay, coaches, today we're going to go over a practice period, maybe the practice period. I just call it Bama takeaway. It's a fundamental tackling circuit, fundamental turnover. I call it a takeaway circuit. You know, how many times have you heard, the old school coaches say, if you don't block and tackle, nothing else matters. You don't block and tackle, it doesn't, nothing else is going to happen. And it's true. It's so true. It doesn't matter the scheme. It doesn't matter the blitz, the pressure, the how many D1s you have. If you don't tackle on defense, nothing else matters. I think takeaways are just as huge. I feel like takeaways are an overwhelming factor in the football game, especially in high school football. You know, a turnover equals a touchdown usually. There was a study done a few years back over a 7-year period, followed some teams over a 7-year period, and overwhelmingly the ones with the most takeaways had the winning seasons. 98% of the teams studied had a winning season if they had at least one more takeaway per game than their opponents. Our goal is always 3. That's high. That's a lot. But you figure if you have 3 takeaways a game, 3 takeaways of practice, but if you have 3 takeaways in a game, that's 3 possessions they can't score. How many other possessions are they going to get? So it really limits the chances of putting the points on the board. You know, we also tackle live and in our group or our group specific tackling, and that depends on day of the week, health of the team or that group, where we're at in the season, etc. But this is where we always start at. When we started this thing, it was purely from a defensive point of view, selfishly for the defense only. It was defense, defense, defense. That's all I was thinking of because that's what I was in charge of. But quickly we realized there were some unintended consequences. And this is what happened. Offense, all of a sudden, they give a lot of lip service to ball security. Everybody does. Ball security, ball security. Well, how much do you practice that? If you do, great. But most places I've been give lip service to ball security. All of a sudden, the offense started taking pride in ball security. Them having a turnover, I look over, they're getting punished for turnovers now. They started finishing more runs, started running through tackles. And then as a result in the game, it transferred into the game, as something very positive. And we quickly found out that our guys that went against us every day and every drill we did were the toughest ones to get the ball out on. Our guys were used to getting hit. Our guys were used to getting tackled, and our guys were used to trying to run through or run over, continue to run, make the pile move forward. So, we had an unintended consequence that was very good there. So let's take a look at the video. All right, today we're going to talk about Bama takeaway. It's a 10-minute period that you're going to start practice with after a team agility, team counting fair period, something like that. To set the tone for practice. Bama takeaway can be done Monday through Friday, and that's in season and the preseason. First thing we're going to do is we're going to partner up on the goal line. We'll call this our goal line right here. We'll partner up on the goal line by position groups, say D-line, linebacker, secondary, however you want to break it up. Break it up by the number of coaches you have also. So these 2 guys will go ahead and partner up on your knees. Go knee to knee, nose to nose, chest to chest. This side right here is going to be my dummy group, hands behind your back. This side right here is going to be my tackler. We're going to sound off. He's going to set his hips. He's going to put his hands to his guns on the whistle. Now, here we go. And he's going to hold the ball right there on the second whistle. I want to walk down. Coach is going to walk down the line here, checking cloth. He's chest to chest, hip to hip. Looks good. So he'd release. We'll do that side twice. Then I'd say switch it up, switch it up, switch it up. So hands behind my back here. He's the tackler now. Checking cloth, checking cloth. I'd push his hips in right here. When walking down the line. Looks good. Checking the jersey. side 2 times. That's Bama from our knees. Then we'll say, everybody on your toes, on your toes. Get up, now shake it out a little. I'll say toe to toe, nose to nose, chest to chest. This side is dummy, this side is tackle. We'll do the same thing again, set the hip. Not really trying to pull back too hard, just set the hips and hands go towards the guns. Here we go. Checking the same thing and allow him to reset his feet, do what he needs to do, however he wants to do it. This is not a full speed drill. Check the cloth. Looks good, looks good. Good. We'll do this side twice also. Again, allow them to reset, re-grab, do whatever they need to do. This is practice. After he does it twice, I'm going to say this side is the tackler now. This side's going to be the dummy. Here we go. That's almost perfect right there. He would do it twice, and I'd say, good job, guys. And then next thing we'll do is go to a cross-the-head drill. Cut it. All right, now we're going to go into the coaching period of the Bama takeaway. We'll get on the board in a minute, draw it all out. But you just want to remember that this is a team drill. We don't need a coach throwing a ball, kicking a ball. We need every coach involved. We need to be loud. We need to be aggressive and set the tone. We need to have one guy on the whistle and everybody else backing him up with key terms like high cloth, double uppercut, and so on. Now, then we move into across the head period right here. What you want to do is stay in the same groups. Again, break it up by ability, break it up by number of coaches you have. Okay, we'll put our ball carrier on the goal line. He'll go ahead and put it at the ball in the side he's going to. This is not a fake amount drill. We'll put our tackler on the 5 right here. And on the coach's good. Now, you're not going off one whistle. You're going off individual groups trying to get good reps. We want to do the same thing. We're going to shuffle, stab as a tackler. We're going to get downhill, get our head across, and then we're going to run Bama drill again. Bam. Run him up, run the toes up, run him into the end zone right there. All right, on me, guys. Not bad. There you go. I like how you saw when he came in the first time. The first time his hands were low. He was flying a little bit. Try to keep him more in the framework of your chest. But, again, just like the Bama drill, readjust your hands. He noticed they were low. He slid them on up, okay, to where he got the high claws. Let's go this side one time. We were getting the whole bunch going one way, then the whole bunch going the other way. You're going to maximize your reps. Come up on still. You're going to maximize your reps. Get as many as you're allowed to get. Going this way this time. Here we go. Downhill, run. Perfect drill right there. Now, like I said, get all the reps you can get. Get as many as your defensive coordinator, head coach will let you get, and then get one more also. Cross the head, same thing. Coaching points, be loud. Coach your group now. You're not going off one whistle. I might have 6 guys, 8 at the most right here. Get 1,000,000 reps that you can. Don't say we've done it right and we've done it left and it's over with. Get absolutely as many reps as you can. You emphasize the same points again. High claw, chest to chest. Get your hips into it. Shoot the hands. Double uppercut. Okay? You want to run them feet. The man that stops running his feet first is going to lose. This is a great tone setter. Remember, the whole team is doing this to start practice, start the game. You've got 30, 40, 50, 60 kids, whatever you got, strung out across the field here. Discipline order, working on tackling. Let's cross the head drill. Cut it. All right, now we'll go into our cover period. Remember, this is a Bama takeaway. We feel like if we can get 3 takeaways a game, we're going to give ourselves a chance to win. We're going to always work for 3 takeaways in practice. If we don't get them, we're going to get an opportunity to make ourselves better. Takeaway, there are 4 specific things that we want to work. We want to work them every day, every aspect of this. Remember, we're on the goal line. We just finished our cross the head. We're going to stay in the position groups. We want to sound off. We want to say ball, 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 ball. Be loud. Get up. Say blue ball. You want to hand it to the referee. Don't piss that referee off before the game starts by throwing the ball at him now. Okay, there's a couple things you can do. Like you said, you're going to get good. You're going to get good at what you practice, what you focus on. This is cover. The first part is not a full speed drill. I like to tell, especially when we're working with the young kids, all you're doing is hugging that teddy bear up. You want to get your knees around it, your arms around it, your chin around it, and lay down and get comfortable. This is cover right here. This is not full speed, so you take your time. Although he's going to sound off ball, 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 get up and say blue ball and give it back to me to ref. This is not a full speed. So when we go cover, it's nice and easy. He lays down, looks good. Blue ball, jogs it back out. Next man, just dump it out there. There you go. He's got to sound off ball, 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 and we'll roll through there. You want to intimidate the other team always by saying ball, 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 blue ball. You want to go ahead and tell them it's going to be our ball all night. You want to, I like to tell my group to be the loudest group out here. Be the loudest group out here today in practice. You want to win this drill. You want to win this day in practice. So that's cover. You want to get in that fetal position. One thing you don't want to do, come here, Dylan, leave your back in here. Don't want to leave your back up. Yeah, get up, get on your knees kind of. Because you're going to get hit right there. You're going to get hit in that butt, that back. Somewhere you don't want to get hit. You want to lay down and hug that teddy bear. Okay? So that's cover. Next, and this one's wide open. We're going to go, get all these. Here's scoop and score. We turn this thing up to about 3/4 speed here. I want to give him a bad hop here. When the ball's on the ground, it's ball, ball, ball. If he doesn't catch it on the first time, he wants to turn it into cover drill. So he'll got back up a little. There it is. Scoring a touchdown. There it is. All right, now, if I rolled it out here, slow motion deal, and he couldn't get it, he misses it. Bam. He turns it into cover. If we're in a game, you're not going to get but one chance to scoop and score. If you don't get it on that first hop, you better turn it into cover drill. So that's scoop and score. And we'll get crazy. We'll have fun with it. I'll try to hit him right in the knees. I'll drop it, whatever. You give him a bad hop, make him have to work, and come to you. That's scoop and score. Coaches will, again, want to be loud, want to have mean reps with this, keep your group moving. Next thing we're going to do is strip, scoop, and score. Now, there's two ways we can do this. Okay? And I don't care. I'll put one behind the other and say go. This is about a half speed right here. He's going to hold that ball very badly, very loosely, and allow me to win. I can punch up and under, or I can go over and rip out. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. He's going to make me do it, though. And he's going to show me, just mix it up. You can say we're going off on the right today, off on the left. It doesn't matter. Okay, one thing you want to do is, as a tackler, when I get to him, I'm going to wrong shoulder first. If I know ball's on the right, I'm going to wrong shoulder down with everything I got. Okay? And get this. I'm going to get this. And then I'm going to go dead leg. I'm not going to run anymore. I'm going to let him drag me. That is immediately going to snap him back. And then the ball's either coming out or getting stripped out, one of the two. Go wrong shoulder first. Now, these guys right here ain't going to like this. If you make this guy say a bad word, you probably did the drill right. Y'all have to do this one now. All right, earn your pay here, guys. Ready? There you go. All right, now the second phase of that we want to do, once he gets this ball out, he's going to turn it into scoop and score. He's going to pick it up and come back through me. So here we go, switch it up again. And you'll have some dummies try to scoop and score and go on where the offense was going. Pick it up, get it back through me. All right, here we go. You ready, guys? Wrong shoulder. That's a nice one. Pick it up. That's the drill. One more. Show me one more, guys. That's nice. I like this drill. They don't like this drill. Wrong shoulder. Nice. Pull it out. Good. Find your ball. Find your ball. Find your ball. There you go. Scoop and score. Now, this one coming back through is not as fast as the other scoop and score. You just want to emphasize the point of him finding the ball after he makes the play. Okay? Last one's real easy, real fun. And we even make he's over there hurting, so we must have did it right. All right, we even make the D-line do this because God forbid they get a tip in the game and don't get them a pick six. All this is tip drill. All I'm going to do is throw me a nice lob to my first guy. And even if I throw it bad right here, he'll catch it, throw it up. Okay? This guy in the back wants to get it at his highest point. Now, I tell the guys, because we have some non-athletic guys, okay, and I'm sure nobody else does, but every now and then they'll throw one way over there on the ground. You just turn it in and scoop and score. Make it look like we meant to do it. Remember, this is a team discipline drill, and we're all flying around. So here we go, tip drill. Here we go. Here we go, ball. Score it. The next two will pop up, and we'll be rolling. They usually gonna lay it down at my feet on this one, okay? Not like the cover where they hand it back to me. Pop up again. Good. Let them have fun. Your D2 or DBs, they'll have fun with this drill. The D lineman will make you throw up watching this drill, but let them do it anyway. Okay? That's Bama with knees, toes, across the head. That's takeaway. It's cover, scoop and score, strip, scoop and score, and tip drill. You want to do it every day you meet as a team in the preseason and during the season. It should take 10 minutes. You say, we can get all that in 10 minutes? Yeah, we'll go through the whole spring and part of summer before we get the entire drill in 10 minutes. It is back to back, and it's intense. You get done with this period, you ought to be tired as a coach. Good.
You know, I made the point there that it's a 10-minute period. It does take all spring and all summer. It's expensive, but it's worth the investment. I really don't feel there's anything else you need to go to until you get this down. I think it's a great tone setter. Your coaches must be completely on board with it. Be diligent with it every day. It's important. Make it a big deal. You know, if your DC doesn't insist on tackling and insist on the takeaway circuit every day, in my opinion, why is he your DC? Because your O-line coach works blocking every day, I'm pretty sure. Why would you want somebody to be your DC that doesn't work on the two factors that determine the outcome of the game? You know, tackling and takeaways, defensively speaking. It works fundamentals. It's a great way to reinforce those fundamentals. It's a great mentality to start your practice with. I just think it's where you start everything defensively from and what you build from. A lot of good coaching points in there, a lot of good day-to-day fundamentals that you stack on in there, and they transfer right to the field when you go into your other, mixed group drills and so forth. So, coaches, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and please leave me your comments, your questions, of course, all your answers. Thanks, coaches.